Go. What's going on, everybody? Let's see. Coyote logistics. Next done. Anyone saved? What's going on? Hope y'all doing all right today. You might not be able to hear me well through this microphone. I don't know. As you can see, it's broken. I had to gorilla glue it. I didn't have tape. I put some Teflon tape around it to kind of hold it, and I don't know if I got the microphone on the right side because there is two sides to this. Once some people come in here, let me know if it's on the right side or not. If y'all can hear me well, we're gonna find out. Man, this last day has been ridiculous, to say the least. Or should I say, these last 2 days has been ridiculous. I delivered to Imperial, Pennsylvania, a run that we do quite often, and I sat up there all night till the next morning. Let me rephrase. I got there about 3 in the morning. They took me in at 5:30, and I sat there till yesterday evening. Once I finally got out of there, they left 30 something cases of chicken, and I had to take it to a Red Cross. Can you hear me? Let me know. 3 people in here right now. Can y'all hear me? Let me make sure I can see your all's messages. All right. Somebody comment. Somebody comment. Let me know if I can see your messages. There we go. Aaron K. There we go. What's up? Yo, can you hear me? Am I good? Is audio good? Is it good? Down, good, down. Can you hear me? What's going on, Dog Bone? Good? Hell yeah. All right. So we went to Imperial, Pennsylvania, man. Set up there all day till the evening. Got out of there. 30 cases left over. The shipper, appreciate it, Dog Bone. Appreciate it, Aaron. The shipper wouldn't pay us to bring it back. It wasn't enough. Normally, around 35 to 40 cases, they'll pay us the full price that we took to bring it up there to bring it back to them to restack and reship with somebody else. Um, I don't mind. I get $450 per each way, so that's $900 I knock out in 2 days. You know. So, but they didn't do that last week. I threw about 25 cases away in somebody else's dumpster. They went through it, found out who it was. Turns out it's a brand new company. They seen that their neighbor obviously has been dumping trash in there and raised hell about got them shut down. So we was notified not to be doing that no more. But it's bullshit, man. They don't go through their product well, and they refuse anything, man. I mean, there's so many cases, perfect boxes of chicken ready to go. Nothing wrong with it. I don't know why they throw it all away. But anyway, went to the Red Cross. This dude tickled to death. I got his personal phone number, Major Lewis Jackson. And it's 5 minutes out of my way. I'm going to be dropping all my extra chicken off there now. And then I come on over here to Groveport, Ohio. And it's been a while since I've been at one of these places, man. And it kind of just opened my mind up because it's been a while since I've been up here. Man, these shippers and receivers, dude, they got, I don't know, 50, 75, or 100 doors on every side of the building. Just building after building after building after building. They're just building them. I mean, nonstop building these places, you know. And God, why can't we have jobs like that in Kentucky? But got there at 1900 last night. Didn't get out there till 7:45 this morning for a 4.5 hour drive. Scottsville, Kentucky. It's bullshit. And Coyote just called me. Wanted to know if I'd got out of there. I told him I did, and told him what time I got in there, what time I got out of there. And they notified me that if I did not have their app or their their track watcher, tracker, whatever, downloaded that they was not able to pay me my detention time. So I told them, I clicked on it, wouldn't allow me to open it. Plus, we do a Coyote load once in a blue moon every 2 or 3 months because everything else is dedicated. That, I'm not going to be downloading that, so you can watch me. That ain't going to happen. And so they notified me that I was not going to be receiving detention time. So I let my boss know, and I'm going to let him deal with that. Every time we've ever hauled for him before, he's like, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that bullshit." So I ain't gonna worry about it, man. I don't want them sitting there tracking and watching me. My boss ain't got nothing like that on me, so that's what I'm trying to get away from working at a place like this. I don't want no cameras. I don't want no nothing tracking me, watching me, e-log, nothing. I don't want nothing. So I was gonna ask, man, anybody that hauls for Coyote, are you all required to do the same thing? Because I rarely do it. And when I worked at Hidden Creek Transportation in Somerset, we hauled Coyote all the time, and I never had anything downloaded. I don't know if they was tapped into our Keep Trucking app. We had a Garmin, then Rand McNally. I hauled with all three of those, and I never had to download anything on my phone or personal phone. I don't want nothing. I don't want a logistics company tracking me and my location on my personal phone. That's crazy. I don't want that, especially when I rarely use them. Once in a blue moon, we'll use a load board. 99% of the time, it's dedicated freight, everything we do. So I told them I ain't going to be doing it. So let me know what they've said to you, what you all have had to do. How does your company go about Coyote Logistics or Convoy or Uber? You all have to download something onto your personal device to get paid detention, layover, and all that. To me, that sounds crazy. I don't understand that. Hope all was going well, man. I tried to go live from my house, and obviously it didn't work. The stream was live. My wife was on there, and she was commenting as we went. But once I uploaded the video, it just chopped it all up, man. It was skipping. It didn't make no sense, And they might do this right here. You're all in here right now, and it's gonna chop it all up, I'm sure, once I upload it. But oh well, man. But I was gonna show y'all my little boy, man. He was having a good old time with the cows at the house. Hold on just a second. But yeah, man, I've tried to went live several times, and it just ain't having it. I don't know. But here in about a month, not even a month, I'm going to be going to I know statewide convention. I don't know if it's going to be national or not, but I'm going to be a speaker at it, and I got to have like a little 5 to 10 minute speech wrote down. I'm about to start working on it and send it in to my representative, my agent, see what she thinks of it, to approve of it. I want to have her approval. There's several topics I'd like to talk about, but I had to send in a letter saying I could be on TV and commercials, put on magazines, and all that good stuff. So you might be seeing my face on some magazines, man. I don't know. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty cool, man. That they picked me. This lady, she said it's her last year going. She's going to be retiring, and I'm the only person that she's ever helped get grants to get a higher education, be invited to come. So she was very honored and really, really wants me to show up. They're going to bring me and my whole family, pay for the whole trip, feed us, lodges, all that good stuff. So I'm pretty excited, man. I don't know what all's gonna happen once we get there. We're gonna find out. But in other news, God is always watching you. Yeah. In other news, I have been doing a lot of research and looking into getting a dealer, manufacturer, whatever you want to call it. Right? There's 9 different categories to become an FFL. You can become a blacksmith, you become a manufacturer, you can become a blacksmith and manufacturer. You, and there's friends, family, and any customers a gun at a much lower price because you're not having the upfront investment of buying all the weapons to stock the shelves. You're not having to buy a brick and mortar store, pay the insurance, lights, pay employees, all that good stuff, right? When you buy a gun at a store, $150, $200 of that gun is paying the employees, paying the rent on the commercial property, uh, insurance, all that good stuff, right? At your local FFL, a home-based dealer that are to exactly what you want and order it, and it'll come in, 3 to 5 business days. You're going to order a real gun, it may take a while to come in, right? That's the only side effect, I guess you could say, to it. I know y'all might think I'm crazy right now, but if I could become a dealer manufacturer, at that point, I could then let me explain something to y'all. Machine guns, real fully automatic machine guns, right? They was banned in 1986. I mean, not banned. They have been heavily, whatever you want to call it, restricted. The government's put a lot of restrictions on actual machine guns. You can legally own a machine gun, just like you could have a suppressor, just like could have a short barrel rifle. Machine guns, suppressors, and short barrel rifles. You have to send in a Form 4. You have to send in a copy of your ID, your passport, your fingerprints, and they do a full background check along with $200 sent into them. Once you send in the $200, thumbprints, ID, fill out the Form 4, they do a federal background check on you, do a much further background. It may take 3 to 6 months. Once that comes back, they send you your $200 stamp. It's a tax stamp, and that stays with the weapon, suppressor, whatever, for its lifetime. And then you can legally own that machine gun. You can legally own a suppressor. You can legally own a short barrel rifle, whether it's a shotgun or not. Okay? SBR, short barrel rifle. So there's only 182,000 machine guns that was legally filled out on a Form 4 before 1986. So after that, there can never be one made for civilian ownership again. So there's 350 million people in America, and we all want machine guns. There's only 182,000 of them that we can legally own as a normal civilian, which means the price has skyrocketed. A Colt, a standard Colt machine gun from the 70s is 35, 40, even $50,000. It's crazy. A Tommy gun, 45, 50 grand. An old Browning, 60, 65, $70,000. It's insane. You get down to a Uzi. Uzi's 10 grand. A Mac 10, Mac 11, 7,500, $8,000. But regardless, these things will continue to go up in price from now on. No matter what you pay for it now, it's always going to hold its value, and it's always going to go up in value. It's literally a investment. But when you become a FFL dealer manufacturer, you can then create for research and development purposes. Fully automatic machine guns create sears to drop in semi-automatic to make them fully automatic. And all you have to do is send in a $200 tax stamp, Form 4, for that sear or for that weapon that you've created. And you can legally own a machine gun that you just made, right? But it's called a post-sample dealer, a post-dealer sample. It cannot be sold to the general public. It can only be sold to another FFL manufacturer dealer. But you can still create weapons, and if you create, some crazy, kick-ass machine gun, you could send it in and might get a government contract. Who knows? Wouldn't that be pretty cool to get a government contract to make them some weapons? I know I've had a lot of topics, man, but I'm just letting y'all know what I've been thinking of here lately. I've been looking into it. I've always wanted to get my FFL. It's $150. Once you get approved, it's $150 every 3 years to update your FFL. And some guns. I'll hook you up. Be pretty cool, wouldn't it? That would be pretty cool, man. And I could give you a way better deal because I'd be ordering straight from the catalog. And if you look up FFL, you're going to see everybody says gun dealers don't really make a lot of money. They make $40 to $50 a weapon. Whatever. If it's $300 a pistol, it's going to be $340, $350. Right? The person's going to make 40 to 50 bucks off of it. That's it. You know what I mean? People think the stores are making so much more money. In a sense, they are, because they're going to get them a little bit cheaper because they're ordering in bulk. But they also got to upraise the price on each weapon because they got to pay for that storefront, the employees, the insurance, the rent, all that good stuff, right? For the commercial brick and mortar building. That's where the cost is when you buy at a store. So if you are interested in buying a weapon, look up in your area your local FFL. Hit him up, man. Go local, buy a weapon local. That's what's going on in my brain here lately. Hope y'all been doing all right, man. We've been seeing the downfall of several YouTubers. They are going crazy. Can we get a hashtag going on for oh, he's about to raise hell when I say this. He was so drunk, he never could even read the comment. I sent it multiple times, and I just give up and get off there, man. I can't even go on there no more. Oh, Willie's Pub. Willie's Pub, you need to partake in Sober October. You are killing yourself, man. You look so bad, and you don't even realize it. And you're going to say, I'm a grown man. I've been doing this before you was even born, and you have. I'm sure that's the problem. Willie's Pub, you need to partake in Sober October. Hashtag Sober October for Willie. Something along those lines. Let him know. He's going to get mad, raise hell, probably take my wrench away, but that's perfectly fine. Willie's Pub, you need to partake in Sober October. You need to go a month sober, man. You're dying off that alcohol, and you don't even know it, man. Addiction of any form. When somebody tells them, hey, you're addicted, you're wrong, it's killing you, quit, they'll fight you tooth and nail. You know why? Any other thing that's going to kill you. Somebody says you got cancer. What are you going to do? First thing you're going to do is go to the hospital to get treatment for cancer because you don't want to die. Somebody says you got AIDS or HIV. Hospital. You want medicine. You don't want to die. Right? Somebody says you're an addict. You need to go get your alcohol, get your bag of heroin, your meth, whatever it may be, so you can get high. So you wonder, why are they saying I got this problem and I'm going to die? What the hell's wrong with them? Right? Addiction is the only thing that can kill you, that tells you that there's nothing wrong with you. Right? Anything else, you tell us that we're going to die from it. We're going to the hospital to get treatment. But an addict, it always tells them that they're perfectly fine. Willie, you need to partake in Sober October, man. You need to break. I wish you the best. My friend just built a Barrett 50 cal from Mexico. That's pretty cool. I've never shot a 50 cal, man. I've never shot a 50 cal. I've always wanted to. That's a local to me. The Barrett 50 cal, man, he built that, he designed that, and he got a government contract, and now it's one of the most world-renowned, top-notch weapons of our generation. The 50 cal, the man created it and got a government contract, and now he's rich, rich and famous, man. Everybody knows Barrett 50 cal, right? And not many people know that you can become an FFL at your house, sell guns out of your house front, and that you could get a manufacturer's license to make fully automatic machine guns for research purposes, obviously. And send in $200, get a tax stamp for it, and you can have your own machine gun that was made after '86. I think that's pretty cool, man. And if you come up with some crazy badass design, send it in. You might get a government contract. Who knows? If not, you got it for your own personal use. You know what I mean? Anybody that's wanting a short barreled shotgun, right? Look it up. Or short barreled rifle. Short barrel shotgun, to be specific, it's only $5. You send in a $5 stamp, and you can have a short barrel shotgun. You got to wait for 3 to 6 months once it comes back, but it's only $5. It's not the 200 that everything else is, like a suppressor or a rifle or whatever. Pretty cool. I've been looking into it here lately. We live in America. They're taking our rights away day by day by day. Right now on the news, CNN was just talking about send in your guns. They're doing a gun buyback program right now. People, don't do that. Don't send in your guns. That's crazy. That's crazy. But hashtag Sober October for Willie's Pub. Y'all let me know what you think about getting an FFL, sell guns. I think it's pretty cool. And let me know what you think about Coyote Logistics, man. Do you have to download something on your personal device so they can track you to get your company can get layover, detention, all that good stuff? Let me know in the comments down below. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all have a good one, man. Everything's going good with me. Got a cooler. Saved up my points. Finally got me a cooler. And for the first time in a year, I got a cold energy drink. For real. I'm not even joking. Y'all have a good one, man. We only die once. We live every day. Make the most of it. Do whatever it is in this world that you want to do. The money eventually comes. Y'all have a good one. Try your best to keep it between them ditches. Peace.